today. So I am this is currently my third video I have made on my channel, and my first two videos had to relate with Christmas. You know, what do you want for Christmas? Did you get what you wanted for Christmas? And all that stuff. And I was wondering, did you guys get that stuff for Christmas? So that's what I was. That's pretty much the main topics of my previous two videos. But now that I'm making my third video, I feel that it's appropriate that I talk about myself a little bit, and that I explain my childhood and what I looked like, what I was like, and express my teenage years, and so it's gonna be pretty interesting. So I grew up here in London, England, and I went to London public schools. It was very cool. Every day at lunch they served crumpets with tea, and that was a luxury. I loved it. So yeah, for the most part, being in middle school wasn't such a big deal, because as long as you had the courage, you could easily deal with it, no problem whatsoever. And then as you got into high school, like, the food they served at school ended up getting way gayer, which is how I like it. So yeah, that was pretty nice, because we actually got to eat legitimate food at school, and I found that to be a delightful pleasure. If I could go back to the high school and go eat their lunch food, like, as a restaurant village, as a restaurant, what's the word, as a restaurant visit, I would most definitely do that, because the food there was just so good. So yeah, that was pretty much my middle school life. Now let me zoom way back to when I was just a baby, just like your age, before teenager. Now I was like 4 and 5. What did I like? Well, back in the day, there was something called Yu-Gi-Oh! I loved to play Yu-Gi-Oh! My nickname for it was Yu-Gi-Homo. It was really fun. It was like a card game, you know. There were monsters that didn't exist. That's the best part. My favourite action figures are the ones that do not exist in real life whatsoever. So, yeah, childhood was pretty fun. I grew up in a middle-class family, which was fairly neat. So then when I became an adult, I decided that instead of getting a job like most kids, I wanted to go into my apartment, get fat, sit on the chair, pretty much play video games all day long, and that's what I've been doing since. And I started in about, I don't know, when did I start? Maybe like 2005. That's when I began. And I've been pretty much getting fat and playing games ever since, getting more homo, you know, going on the occasional gay date every once in a while. It was very cool, because when we'd go on dates, like, everybody at the restaurants would stare at us and be like, look at the gay couple, and I'd be like, thank you for complimenting me. And they'd look at me like it wasn't a compliment. But I know it was a compliment, because they wouldn't say anything if it wasn't a compliment, because they would just mind their own business if it wasn't a compliment. So, because of the fact that they didn't mind their own business, it gave it away. It was a compliment. So yeah, so I go on the occasional homosexual date, and those were pretty nice. Normally they lasted good. Currently I don't have a boyfriend. My last one broke up from me because I was getting too fat and playing too much games. He's more of the let's party all day long, screw the internet. He just wants to be, like, you know, doing stuff that doesn't involve electricity. He likes to just play board games, pretty much. And I didn't like that, and he didn't like my lifestyle. So we just decided to separate. And so yeah, I haven't really had a boyfriend since. So that's my childhood. And that picture you have seen or are still seeing, that was me as a teenager. That was in a restaurant called Frying Pan. It was very lovely. They served like pancakes and French toast. And they had whenever I go there, I ask them to make like pancakes. In like, they would spell out the word gay. Like, they'd shape the pancakes like the letter G, then the letter A, then the letter Y, and I'd have 3 pancakes spelling out gay, because gay describes me. It's my last name. So I think you should check out my brother Ali A's channel. He likes to play games just like me. He likes to sit in a chair and get fat. And I think you really should go check him out. So that's the end of tonight's video. So this has been Ollie Gay. I hope you have an extremely homosexual day. This has been Ollie Gay. Peace out.